Hi, Mark Schweibens with Property Resources. We're attaching this video to our quarterly report, and a lot of our video content is created based on all the questions that we're getting during the week, or during the month, or during the season, whatever that may be. Everyone right now is trying to ask us what's going on with interest rates. I think this is a pretty interesting discussion, and what has just happened in probably the last 2 weeks is people are starting to put together a picture for what the future is going to look like. So COVID happened and the Fed had to do something. But what do you do when your prime rate is cited as 0 to 0.0025? It's not like the Fed could lower the rate to stimulate the economy. A big piece of the economy is house buying, things that are attached to interest rates. So the Fed decided the easiest thing for them to do is print money and buy mortgage-backed securities. That will drive mortgages lower, that will stimulate housing, and that will revive the economy. This is what the Fed decided to do. So roughly March of 2020, the Fed started buying very aggressively, big numbers. That has kind of settled into somewhere around 120 billion a month in Fed purchases. These are really big numbers, and I think they're pretty hard to relate to. So they're doing this to drive rates down. They're doing this to stimulate the economy. But the prime rate itself, which is what a lot of commercial real estate is based on for conventional commercial real estate lending, that hasn't moved at all. Our clients are regularly borrowing money at 3.5% interest based on a prime rate that's listed as 0 to 0.0025. But all this is about to change. Sadly, it's all going to change right as they're changing taxation, but that's yet again another topic. This November, not in the too distant future, the Fed's going to announce how they're going to taper the buying of mortgage-backed securities. If you read all the articles that you care to, I've read far too many, what you're going to see is the Fed's planning on roughly 8 reductions in mortgage-backed security buying. This is going to start November, December, January. This will finish sometime, likely, in 2022. So as they know they're going to drop this buying, we're likely to see residential mortgage rates go up, but I'm not a residential mortgage person. I'm a commercial real estate guy. So you'll watch housing change a little bit, and like I said, I'm not an expert on that. But what I do want to pay attention to for my customers, well, what's going to happen when they go to the bank to borrow money for a building? So try and remember that right now the prime rate is listed at 0 to 0.0025. This is also called a quarter of a point. Some people that are real fancy call that 25 basis points. They're expecting in numerous articles that in 2022 we'll get a quarter point hike. We'll get ourselves to 0.5% in interest. They're predicting as many as 3 hikes in 23, 3 more hikes in 24. All of these as quarter point hikes, which will give us prime rates of 1.25%. and ultimately 2%. You can do your own math as to what's going to happen if right here you're borrowing at 3.5%. I don't think that's going to be the same rate down here because there's a lot of commonality between the prime rate and the prevailing commercial rate loans. So if you've been wondering what the Fed's up to, this is the best example I can give you. If you have any questions about how this is impacting the commercial real estate market and how this may impact you, please give us a call. Mark Schweibens, Property Resources. Hope you have a great day. Thank you.